Hey guys, today I'm gonna do training on offer creation as you guys have requested. So before getting into offer creation, we need to understand what offer is. And I guess most of all you already know what offer is because we offer a lot of thing in our life. So offer basically means it's a conditional proposal made by a buyer or a seller to buy or sell an asset and a product, services, could be anything. Okay, so it's like on conditional proposal. So offer doesn't mean that you've already sold it. It's just a proposal, until the exchange of the revenue happen. It's you haven't made a sale yet, but the first before you make a sale proposal happens. Okay. So offer creation. So offer creation is normally done to add value in your product services, to make it, irresistible. So the buyer or the seller cannot say no to your, to your offer basically. Okay. So for example, if you're selling a water bottle, lots of people are selling the same water bottle. Let's say for in Amazon, eBay, or even in the in the stores outside, there will be lots of people trying to sell same kind of bottle. But how you can stand out and how you can make it irresistible is let's say you add a guide on how much water a person should be drinking in a day, and the importance of hydration, a guide or on the importance of hydration, benefit of that bottle from other bottle in the market. Let's say that bottle keeps your water hot or cold for 24 hours. Let's say in winter, you would want to keep your fluid warm, or in hot, summertime, you want to keep your water icy cold. And maybe one of the properties of the bottle you're selling could be just like that, like a thermal a thermos. Okay. And maybe you can also add a marker so that the consumer can see how much water they've already drunk, so they can have a track on it. Okay, so all these things will add a value in the water bottle. So if you think about it, adding a guide, adding those tracker will not cost you much, but it will provide a huge difference in the in the value that customer will get. Okay, so that's how you create your offer irresistible. So basically adding things in the offer you already have to make it irresistible is the offer creation. Hope that makes sense. Okay, so it can be bundled with things, with other things than the product alone, as I said, to make it even more irresistible. Like say you are also selling a water bottle, then you can maybe add a brush that you can use it to wash that particular water bottle as a bonus for free. Okay, and then obviously we human nature, we like free stuff, we like bargains, isn't it? So when someone sees that okay, so huge bargain, then most likely they will go for it. Okay, so there is a value ladder and kind of a sales funnel. Okay, so when we say value ladder, like normally when you are very new in the market, or let's say you are very new in the or in your prospects world. Okay, and obviously until they know you, like you, and trust you, they will not buy a premium offer from you. Whereas if you provide something for free, then most likely they will say yes to that, isn't it? For the free offer. Okay, so the free offer doesn't need to be very expensive, it doesn't have to be very lengthy, but it needs to be valuable, that you can tie that person to another offer of yours. Okay. So yeah, the free offer could be some kind of PDF, some kind of training. For example, this is my free training for you guys. So this is this is kind of I'm taking you guys into a value ladder of my ecosystem basically. Okay, it doesn't mean that all the people who said yes to your freebie will be your customer, but it's like taking them one step closer to your to your premium offer or to your core offer. Okay, so once someone says yes to your freebie, and if you have provided a really a good information, good value, maybe you solved some of the problem that they were going through, they will be very impressed with you. They will see your work, they will see your dedication, and they will trust you. And when there is a trust factor, then they will say yes to your initial offer. And initial offer could be anything from $7 to $99. Okay, for example, if you think about all the high ticket affiliate products, most of them have $7 initial offer, isn't it? Like 3-day challenges, 5-day challenges, like Listline got 5-day challenge, I think now. Before it was 3 days. Freedom Breakthrough had 3-day challenge. They've changed a little bit in the structure, but it's still small low ticket offer, still for $9. You could do the same. You could host a masterclass or a workshop for anything between $9 to $99, depending on your audience type and depending on how much you can provide, how much value you can provide for your audience. Okay, depending on that, you can you can adjust the price on it. And also you can do the market research and ask your some of your clients, or some of your clients or your fellow affiliates about the value, if you are not sure, before you put it out in the market. And then during those initial offer, like low ticket offer, then you can take them to the main offer, your core offer. So your main core offer, it could be a group coaching, group coaching. It could be just your affiliate, a learning portal, because sometimes you can just sell as a program itself, so you are taking them one step at a time. And then once they are in your core offer, if they have got the result, and if they want to go further with you, if they want to work further with you and want to get the results faster than how they're getting, then obviously you can offer them a premium offer, which could be elite offer, or one-on-one coaching. And normally these premium offers are quite expensive, because the time you will be spending with that person would be more, and the value obviously would be higher, because it's kind of the time you will be spending is you can't really put a value on it. Okay, so again, it depends on how much result can you bring in that in your client's business, basically. Okay, so I already kind of explained this, free resources. As I said, you could just quickly create a free course of 3-4 videos to give them overview of that business module. You could create a Google Doc or cheat sheet for them to follow, so that they could get a quick result. You could create a PDFs. You could do the trainings. For example, I have a basics of affiliate marketing training, which is about 40 minutes, 30 to 40 minutes. And if someone very new that have no idea about affiliate marketing but want to do affiliate marketing, then I'll just send them that training to them, so that they will have an overview knowledge of what business they are trying to get in. Once they watch that, once they understand that, then they can decide, is that the right business model for them to get in? Are they really interested? So that could be your free freebie in your value ladder. Again, as I said, initial offer could be anything. It could be masterclasses, workshop, your 3-day challenges, 5-day challenges. You can charge them as well as you can do it for free. It's up to you. Core offer, again, it could be group coaching. It could be your your program, just where you record all the videos with some worksheets and some homework. And premium offer, again, as I said, is going to be elite coaching. It's a one-on-one coaching where you spend lots of time. It's more work done with you. Okay, so that's that. So now the question is, how to create an affiliate offer. Okay, so far I have, like, talk about the offer creation in general. Yeah, so as an affiliate, how can you make your your offer stand out from the crowd? Because again, same thing like a water bottle, there will be thousands of people trying to sell the same product, so it's quite important to know how to craft that offer so that they can the prospect or the customer coming to you would feel silly to say no to your irresistible offer, basically. Okay, so think about three things when you are creating your affiliate offer. First is like, how can you enhance the value of the affiliate product? When I say enhance the value of affiliate product, it's like, you could add training on it. You can you can create a community where you support each other. You can also give some physical gifts, like, let's say let's say, like, you are trying to be an affiliate for a high ticket product, let's say a legendary marketer or freedom accelerator. Okay, to add value in it, you could, like, because in those programs, you wouldn't get a mentor or a coach to take you step by step. There will be trainings which would be amazing, but it's nothing like having a human walking with you, explaining everything with you, showing the direction, and helping you to avoid the pitfalls and mistakes they've done in their journey. So you could add some trainings on it, like, your takeaways and all that stuff. Again, like, you can create a community where you share all your expertise in there. You share, like, you do trainings in there, you support each other. Physical gifts could be like, something like, could be a camera or a light like this, so that they can create a videos, things like that. You can be very creative when you are thinking to enhance the value of that affiliate product. Okay, second thing is, like, what tangible assets can you give them? What do you think if you add the value of that product would get even more better? For example, like, you can add guides, you can add slides, you can add workbook templates, scripts. You can also have your own learning portal apart from that affiliate product itself, so that they can like, just focus on the things that you are teaching to begin with, until they get result from the action they're taking. For example, as I said, like, in most of the programs, they would be teaching business from different platforms. So if you are a beginner and if you try to be omnipresent in all the platform, it can be very challenging, because all the platforms work in a different way. And you might be like, master of all and jack of all, master of none. That means, like, bits about everything, but you don't know, like, you don't have the in-depth knowledge of one particular field. And again, like, people would like to work with the experts. It doesn't have to be like, you don't have to be expert in all areas. Like, for example, like, in like, when you go to a doctor as well, like, if you are just having like general health problem, you just go to your general practitioner, and they are like, they know almost everything, but they don't have in-depth knowledge. Whereas, like, if there is certain problem, let's say you have you have problem with your heart, then you need to go to heart specialists. And because they are only specialized in heart, they know ins and out about heart. They know about everything about heart, how to take care of it, how to do surgery and all that, like, all that stuff. So you would rather prefer to go to a heart specialist than a general doctor. Okay, so that's what it is. Like, when you become a specialist in one particular topic, then you stand out from the crowd, and people who are interested in that particular topic will come to you. And that's amazing, because you won't have to always be cold DMing people, or you don't have to always running after them. They will come to you instead. Okay, So think about, like, what kind of tangible assets can you give it to them, okay, like, so that they can get results faster, and they can continue business being less overwhelmed and be more productive. Okay. And also, like, what can you add to expedite the desired result? Again, as I said, like, if they are all over the place, obviously, like, they would be wasting their time, effort, and money. Because if you have someone who can guide you, who's done it, then what to add to expedite that desired result. It could be like weekly coaching with that program, so that you have like an accountability call to check on like them to see how they're doing. You could give them like one on, like, messenger support. So if in any time in their business, if they feel like they're lost, then they can come to you so that you can support them. It could be one-on-one support, as I said, like they could maybe jump on a call and quickly find the solution for the problem they're going through. It could be like you host a workshop on a particular topic, like they're struggling, let's say like someone is struggling on content, then you can maybe host a workshop on content creation that converts. So think of like what can you create to like fast track that desired result for your audience, so like they would say yes to your offer. Okay. So things like three things that you must be 100% clear on before offer creation are like who is it for? Because if you are not very clear who is your dream customer, like who is your ideal customer, then the offer you created, regardless of like how much effort you put it, regardless how valuable it is, no one will raise their hand. And that can be very painful, and you may get frustrated. And and lots of affiliate marketers, like without knowing who is it for, they would create lots of stuff, and then they get frustrated. Okay. So don't create an offer until you have 100% clear idea on who is it for, what are you like offering, who is that for, who will benefit from your offer and your added value from the offer. Second thing is like, what's the outcome or desired result you are offering? Because if you are not sure about the outcome or desired results you are offering, then when you are talking to that prospect, then you are not clear yourself, then what are you going to tell them? And obviously, like if you are not very clear yourself, you're going to make them confused, and confused might never buy. So make sure to have 100% clarity on what outcome or what desired result you are offering to your audience. Okay. The third thing is like how are you going to take them to the desired outcome or result? Like what's your vehicle? Let's say like some people have some kind of framework, some people have like some people do that by Facebook marketing, some people maybe just doing it from TikTok or Instagram, some people again like have their own particular way to do it. So what's your vehicle? Like how are you going to take them from point A to point B? Yeah. So have that clarity before you create your offer creation. That will save a lot of time and effort for you. Okay. So so the elements like to take care of during offer creation are like again, as I said, you need to know who is your dream customer, who has the ability and desire to buy it. That's really important, because there you will come across lots of people who are who are interested in your offer, but if they don't have that ability, then obviously it's going to be really hard for, like, even if they're really interested, maybe they won't be able to invest into your high ticket offer. For example, like if you go into the a very poor village where they are struggling to have 3 meals a day, and you're talking about the business of like $2,000, $3,000, even if they really want it, they won't be able to buy it. The second thing is like are they willing to buy it? Maybe like they have money, but maybe that's not, you know, what they want in their life. You know, maybe they want to earn money in a different way, because affiliate marketing is not the only way, like, you know, they can earn money. And again, like, you know, everyone is different, they have their own preferences and all that. So first you need to know, like, who is your dream customer? You know, do they have money to buy it? You know, do they have the ability? Are they the decision makers or not? You know, and do they have desire, like a burning desire? Are they hungry for that, you know, that success that you're gonna provide? Okay. The second thing is, what are the false beliefs? What are the objections they may have that will stop them from buying it? Okay, maybe they want it, you know, they have ability to buy it as well, but there might be some objection, you know, the objection could be like vehicle objection, internal objection, and external objection. Vehicle objection means, like, you know, they don't trust the program, they don't trust your coaching, you know, coaching course, or they don't trust the services, or, you know, any software or whatever you're offering, you know, that vehicle, maybe they don't trust that. Okay. Internal is like, maybe I can't do it. Like, you know, internal objection is from within you. Like, you know, most of us have, you know, that um uh um forgot the word, imposter syndrome. Like, you know, we don't believe in ourselves, that we don't trust ourselves, that, you know, we can do it. So, you know, maybe you know, the internal objection could be like, you know, I'm too shy, you know, I don't think I can do it, I don't think I can, you know, I can talk to people, I don't think I can make videos like that, I don't think I can create, you know, extra resources so that, you know, my product would stand out. You know, everything to do from you know, from inside ourselves is like internal objection. Okay. And external objection is like, you know, you hear a lot about, you know, I don't have time, I don't have money, you know, and those things that are not, that you cannot control, are the external objections. You know, so you need to find out, you know, what do you think there will be, like, what kind of, you know, false belief or like objection, you know, there might be, you know, you know, they that you can expect from the buyers, that will stop, you know, from buying. Okay, buying it. So if you already kind of know, then it will be easy for you to handle them. Okay. So as I said, like, you know, use this objection to drive sales message. Like, you know, tell them, like, if they say, like, you know, vehicle, if they give you objection about the vehicle, you know, talk about yourself. Like, you know, tell them, like, how you're getting really good result with the same vehicle, and maybe your students are getting result from the same vehicle as well. You know, internal objection, like, you know, tell them, like, you know, like, for example, when I started, you know, I was a shy person, I was really shy, you know, I was introvert. Like, if I had to talk to someone, you know, my cheeks would go red, my heart would race, you know, honestly, it was so difficult, you know, but I overcome it because I really wanted it, you know, I was hungry for it. So, you know, you can give your example, you can tell them story about yourself, about someone you know that they've overcome that kind of situation. And external, you could do, like, you know, time audit with them, see what's happening in their, you know, in their everyday, see whether there's any, like, you know, pocket of time that you can utilize in your business. You know, and having that awareness will definitely help. And most of the time, you know, we think we don't have time, but it's not time, it's more about the priority management. Once you realize that, you know, once you make them realize it's not the lack of time or money, you know, you can be resourceful for money, you can be you know, you can be creative for your time and efficient for your time, then, you know, you handle that objection. Okay. So basically, you know, your offer should overcome all that objection and increase the perceived value. Okay, perceived value of, you know, whatever you are promoting, basically. Okay. So how to increase the perceived value of your offer? So to increase the perceived value of your offer, you know, you have to create a unique offer that will take you out from the competition. Okay, because if everyone is providing the same thing, then why would they want to come and buy from you? Whereas if you can you know, craft a offer that's a little bit different from people outside, then you stand out because your offer is unique. Okay, and you can bundle the information to make it irresistible. Like, you know, again, for example, like, you know, you can add checklist, checklist, guide, workbooks, template, Facebook, you know, community, one-on-one accountability coaching. You can add learning resources, physical gifts, you know, maybe you can add, like, you know, you can make a payment plan if it's, you know, your own coaching or your services, so that your customer can, you know, will be will be affordable for them. Because most of the time, you know, even if we really want, you know, money can be a real problem, and you don't want someone not to take action and to grow in their business only because they don't have, you know, the amount of money that required, you know, in to start their business. You know, you can be a little bit flexible with them. So it all depends on you, like, you know, how you can be more creative and how you can craft your offer unique for everyone, like, you know, like individualized offer basically. Okay, because not one size fit for all. And one thing to make sure is, like, you know, when adding bonuses, make sure that, you know, it complements the main core offer. Don't add random offer that will not complement the main offer, because it's not going to help them, and most of the time they will see that, you know, those random offers will not be helpful in their business. Okay, so make sure you add something that complement the main core offer and help them to expedite their results basically. Okay, so for example, like, you know, adding free email autoresponder as a bonus. If you are only doing business from Facebook alone, then it's not going to help your audience, because, you know, it's not necessary for them. You know, they're not ready for, you know, they're not ready to do email marketing. So, you know, that resources will be kind of useless for kind of long time until they are ready for email marketing. Whereas if you add a learning portal that will, you know, break everything into step-by-step guidance, then that would be more valuable for them to, like, you know, grow in their business. So think about, you know, when you're adding the you know, when you're adding the resources, think whether, you know, that is complementing the main core offer or not, whether that would help them or not to, like, you know, expedite the result they desire. And yeah, that's about it really. So, you know, make sure to break it down, give them you know, give value for each of your offer, you know, add them all, and give them, like, you know, and then let's say, like, you know, let's say all when you add all the resources and your main core offer, you know, maybe you can come up with a value of 30,000 and you are charging 5,000, then, you know, they get discounts of 25,000. So, you know, it will definitely, like, you know, human mind, we will see that, you know, we're getting discounts of 25,000, and that will make, you know, us easy to, you know, rationalize to buy that product. So make sure to, like, you know, give a value for each product, and then you you know, and then you offer them the you know, whatever product you're offering with all the you know, all the resources, all the bonuses you've added in your core offer. Hope that helps. Any questions, please do let me know. Otherwise, I will see you in other training. Take care. Have a great day, guys. Bye for now.